Well, as we continue to celebrate Black History Month, we are here with some members of the historic Omega Psi Phi fraternity here in D.C. And I got to ask you guys, gentlemen, Mark, we'll start with you first. As a new member of Omega Psi Phi, what is it like to be a part of such a historic fraternity here in the district?
Well, I consider it an honor, to be honest, like having the ability to walk in the footsteps of the founders who started everything off. Obviously, the fraternity was founded at Howard University on November 17, 1911. So having the ability to, walk in the footsteps of my founders, to continue the beautiful Black legacy that they created, and to just continue to, uphold all of the models and continue to uphold the continual mindset of Black leaders and achievers that came before me. It's honestly a genuine pride that comes with it. Having the ability to not only plan events on campus and have the ability to speak to youth that are coming after me and following my footsteps. It's generally a genuine pride and honor that comes with it. So I just want to continue that legacy and continue to give back to my community and give back to those that have given to me and that are soon to come.
Well, Mark, you've been a part of the, I'm sorry, Robert, you've been a part of the fraternity for a lot longer?
46 years.
46 years. That's called a journey. Yeah. What has the journey been like for you being a part of Omega Psi Phi for nearly 5 decades?
And I look at the fact I was initiated at 19 years old, obviously still very much a child, and now I'm a much older person. But what I've found is it's been a lifelong friendship. And as I look back over my legal career, just about every opportunity I've gotten has come from mentorship and brothers that I know. And I don't know what my life would be like without it. The opportunity to do community service with people that I actually like. And it's been a wonderful journey. It's not over yet, hopefully. Hopefully have a few more years. And I look at Brother Mark here and wish I could go back into a time machine and tell the 19-year-old me some stuff about what I could do better, both as a student and as a brother, but it's been a great journey.
Wendell, talk about your journey. Again, the importance of building those lifelong relationships and even networking opportunities, right? You can pick up the phone and call a fraternity member in Oregon if you need to.
Yeah, obviously at the core of our fraternity are the concepts of friendship and also brotherhood. And there have been over 100,000 men initiated into the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Where I think it's been important is that the principles of the fraternity have really helped to align my own personal goals and ambitions. And as a fraternity that's established on Christian manhood, it's helped me in terms of looking at how I serve my community and how I serve other people.
Let's talk about how is this fraternity, Omega Psi Phi, impacting the community here in D.C.?
Well, right here in D.C., we have 2 graduate chapters and 3 undergraduate chapters that are in the district. And collectively, we work together to address issues like homelessness in Washington, D.C., also food scarcity. We have a number of scholarship programs where we give to D.C. high school students, as well as supporting with local nonprofit organizations to work with the food banks and also literacy programs.
And Robert, are you seeing wins out there? Are you seeing good things happening? Are you seeing your work come to fruition?
We see a lot of wins. One of our programs, we work with the Father McKenna Center, which helps unhoused men. And we see these brothers grow. We see them get jobs, we see them get housing. For years we've worked with young people through our talent hunt programs, through our scholarship programs, and actually watch these young people matriculate through college, and they come back and they'll reach out and say, hey, I'm doing this, I've got a 3.5, and now I'm going to med school, now I'm going to law school. So you see the wins. And as the need increases, maybe you don't see the wins as often, but my thing is we can help one person, that's one person who wouldn't have been helped.
And Mark, as you move forward now as the new kid on the block, so to speak, or certainly one of the newer members of the fraternity, have you decided the direction that you want to go and how you want to have your own footprint to help younger people who are going to look up to you as a potential mentor?
Yes, sir. I'm obviously involved in several, youth mentorship programs. The opportunities that Omega has provided me has allowed me to reach out to more youth within the area at a higher scale. So that's obviously a great opportunity. And then for myself and my own career path, I aspire to be a sports attorney. So the opportunities and networking opportunities that have presented themselves and genuine friendships that I have gained have been, very monumental and allowed me to progress on my own career journey. So it's genuinely been a genuine life evolving, step that I've taken by joining this fraternity.
And again, Wendell, going back to you, just this journey, this brotherhood, what has it meant to you personally?
I think the thing that's unique is that no one individual, no one member of the fraternity is exactly alike to someone else. So you get the diversity of experience, the diversity of background, and that just makes all of our lives richer when we have that opportunity to be able to work together, work through sometimes our differences, work through collectively to be able to support the local community, because that's ultimately our goal.
Robert, talk about how the interactions now with those that you pledged with, it's different now. You're no longer in a college setting. It's not about that college experience, right, which we know what that consisted of. But over the years, has it gotten more intimate? Has it gotten even more important as you grow older?
I think intimate is a good word. There were 24 of us that pledged together in 1980. Sadly, 5 have gone on. But the conversations have gotten a lot more serious as, we talk about health matters, and some of us, I don't have them yet, but grandkids, and I look at some of the, as Wendell was saying, you work through differences, a lot of type A personalities, but I don't have blood brothers, but I was blessed with 23 line brothers who I love dearly. Sometimes they make me scream, and I know I make them scream, but I couldn't imagine life without them.
Yeah. And Mark, for you, do you obviously you have, your line brothers that you were online with, but do you also lean on the older fraternity members who have that seasoning? That was today's word, it's seasoning.
Seasoned.
And that life experience. Is that something that you plan on doing moving forward?
Yes, sir, I definitely do. Obviously I have the blessing to have the Alpha Omega, chapter within DC, so having the ability to lean on them, to reach out to them for any questions involving, life, whether it be career choices, whether it be just genuine, questions I might have that might arise in my career or my genuine social life. So having the ability to reach out to, all the people that have seen it and done it for years to come prior to me, it's definitely a blessing in disguise. So.
Yep. And Wendell, as 2026 continues to move forward, what is the goal of the fraternity to continue to do what you're doing? What does that look like in 2026?
I think we're at a unique period of history in 2026, and historically Omega has always answered the call to support the community in times of need. I think in 2026 you're going to see an expansion of our civic programs in the community. You'll see an expansion of our healthcare initiatives and particularly focusing on mental health in the community. You'll also see an expansion of our scholarship programs to help ensure that children in our communities will have the opportunity to get an affordable education.
And Robert, is it so important to maybe address some of those issues that back when we were kids were considered taboo, like mental health,
right,
and things like that? Is it okay for young men, especially black men, to seek help and ask for help? And is that something that's important to you to kind of get the word out?
Right. Our former national president, Dr. Marion, actually instituted a Brother You're on My Mind program. So every Wednesday the plan is just call 4 brothers. Don't talk about the frat, don't talk about politics. Brother, how you doing? And we have had some brothers commit suicide. You don't know unless you talk. So yeah, in our day, you didn't talk about that. You kept things in. And I do know that talking to some of the younger brothers at Alpha Chapter and other undergraduate brothers who graduated from high school in COVID, came to college in COVID, there was a whole lot of angst and depression that we didn't see. So I think it's very important to redefine what we consider manhood.
Mm-hmm.
And what are some of the, Mark, what are some of the issues as you move forward that are going to be important for you to help people in the community deal with?
I think obviously addressing, the community needs in regards to, the food scarcity. Obviously we have programs like that. We assist with food distribution programs, things of that nature, but also generally just helping out the youth. Obviously, you know, there's a lack of genuine, like, you know, youth mentorship programs that take place in DC. There's a lot of black young individuals that have brilliant black minds, but they just need a clear path and a clear direction. So I think our fraternity does a great, you know, assistance and a great help with making sure that those youth get those necessary, you know, mentorship programs, whether it be, you know, STEM advocacy programs, whether that be just genuinely like time to talk to somebody that's a black, you know, figure that can steer them the right path and teach them, you know, about life. So I think the fraternity does a great job in helping black minds get to where they need to.
You seem to be a difference maker. Are you ready for that challenge?
Yes, sir. I'm definitely ready, and I feel like if not, they'll help me out and steer me in the right path.
That's right. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. We're talking about 3 members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity here in DC. Thank you so very much for your time, but more importantly, thank you so very much for the important work that you have done and will continue to do moving forward.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.